Girl, now before we start this show, we can't start showing out our face. Well, count it up. Count it up. Count it up. 10, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Big Street Diva, bringing you all the heat. Big Street Diva, put the word out on the streets. Big Street Diva, bringing you all the heat. Big Street Diva, put the word out. On them streets, 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 from the top. Hey, 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 let's go. Hey, Big Street Diva, bringing you all the heat. Big Street Diva, put the word out on the streets. Big Street Diva, bringing you all the heat. Big Street Diva, put the word out on them streets, and 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 on them streets, on them streets. Big Street Diva, bringing you all the heat. Big Street Diva, put the word out on the street. Big Street Diva, bringing you all the heat. Big Street Diva, put the word out on the street. On the street, ooh.
We back in this thing, back in this.
Oh.
Y'all like that? Did y'all like that theme song? Yeah, we got the juice and the sauce and for you. Why? Because guess what? In season 3, woo!
Big shout out to the 1PM for producing that track for
Thank
us and
you.
letting us come into the studio and get our thing
That was
going.
fun. That was
You
fun.
was really good. I was nervous. I was super sweating. But welcome to season 3. Listen, y'all watching us right now, so go ahead and share.
Like.
Like.
Tell another friend, and tell them to tell some more friends, and we can all get it in. Listen, first of all, before we say anything, even the check-in, today is a super special, awesome, super special, super awesome day because it's Diva B's mom's birthday!
Happy birthday to Rosalind Renee Brinson. My mom has been passed for about, 14 years.
Wow.
A little bit more over that. But big happy birthday to you, mommy. We gonna turn up today for you. So we gonna celebrate you. Big shout out to my sister and my brother and my family and just being so loving and so supportive. So we are gonna celebrate Big Roz on this day. Hey.
Happy birthday too.
Yeah.
I know she up there kind of napping. She got any kind of spirit of Diva LED because you know that we get it from our mama. So
Hey,
we get it from our mama. So I already know she up there turning up real thick. Yeah, I had to get that out the way though, yo. I had to just really make sure that your mom was blessed with that birthday, yo. That was not we off script because we real improvish.
Yes, we are.
Real improvish around here. Okay. So let's do a little check in. What's up with you? What's been good with you? What's new?
I mean,
You know, it's season 3. Where you been at, yo? What's up?
we took a little break,
you know, of course, me and Elle took a little break throughout season 3, and I'm grateful when we take our breaks through our seasons because you know we get to work on our other season and stuff that we need to do. But where I've been getting these LLCs. Okay. Big shout out to Queens Royal Sip. It is coming this summer. We're gonna have a good time, and let me give y'all just a little bit of tidbit of what's going to. Just one sneak peek. There's gonna be a new flavor lemonade coming out with Queens Royal Sips. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Now it's on Facebook right now, so all you gotta do is go and search Queens Royal Sips or Queens Royal Lemonade. She's gonna pop up. You'll be able to see her. Queen is my 7-year-old daughter. She is now the owner. We are joint owner at 7. She is now the LLC registered in the state of Washington. So you guys were so supportive last year. So thank you again. You guys were so supportive that now we had to go from a lemonade stand to an LLC. So we will be doing vendor events as well. We will have the lemonade online for all of my out-of-state people who wants to order their lemonade. But stay tuned. New flavor coming out. So we're excited.
First dibs on the face.
You do. You always, you and like 4 other people, so I know they watching. 4 other people.
Me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No, they want dibs too.
Okay, they can have dibs after me. You can have back cut. How about that? So dropping the music. So I just did my EPC. The album or the EP, I should say, is being worked on. That'll drop in the fall.
Okay.
So you guys be on the lookout for that.
Love it.
It is untitled at the moment just because I haven't gotten it together. But nonetheless, the single that is going to be dropping is called Best Life. And that should be dropping.
I got to hear on that one.
We're going to actually give an exclusive on that because it's going to play
Love it.
on the show. But it's called Best Life. It's going to drop probably April 1st. April Fool's Day. It's not April 4th. But I'm gunning for it to drop April 1st. So we'll see how that goes. And then, of course, radio is coming back probably in the winter of 2021. Soul Food Sundays will be back. And I've just been behind the scenes doing a lot of work, supporting a lot of people.
Yes, I love that. What did you say?
Be the energy you want to attract. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk around with negative energy. Otherwise, you get negative connotations from other people.
Okay.
That ain't what we want.
That's what we want.
You know, I'm just doing my thing and staying low in between, but still getting some stuff done. You know what I'm saying?
With all our social distancing.
I know, right? And in the event that you do need a notary, C Notary Services is going to be coming soon.
Nice.
And that is my mom's notary business. So I've been helping her stuff together.
I love mommy.
I've been helping her get some things regulated and stuff. So she's got her state of Washington license. And yo, that's what's up.
Yeah,
that's where we at.
I mean, this Women's Month, we're loving it. We're definitely loving it. And if you want to kiss on to that one right there, just put a link. But this is Women's Month, and there's been some powerful things that have been happening with women. We definitely cannot go without giving and paying homage to all the women who went before us, all the strong women, all the women who are working to change laws for us.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Grammys.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in Hot Mess News.
We'll talk about that in Hot Mess News. The Grammy, thank you to all the ladies. Big shout out to all of those ladies out there who are in healthcare and all of our pregnant mommies. Okay? Now, pregnant mommies, some of y'all are long in y'all pregnancy. You know, y'all trying to get cute and trying to drop it, but getting a little tired. That's okay. We love you. So.
You're all
But we are so excited. It's just beautiful to bring back season 3. Yep. It's beautiful to bring back season 3.
I agree.
And
I missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too.
Lonely.
I missed you too. She gonna be me. Yeah. But I did miss you. And we be busy. Yeah. And we ain't trying to hang out with each other. Guys, we will be on location, but what we are going to start doing is start recording some of our conversations that we have. So we can play it for y'all because it's super hilarious.
don't know. I might have to have you guys sign a disclaimer for that.
Yeah, you have to, right? You gotta sign a disclaimer for us. I promise you.
You never know what you're gonna get. What can I say?
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna do now that we checked in. I want to just read the spiritual piece. You know, we guys last couple seasons we did our spiritual piece like toward the end.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought, and Diva B and I agreed, we should bring that to the forefront because everybody needs to be blessed before you do anything that you have scheduled, anything that you have listed. So we're gonna get into this spiritual piece, and it is called Trusted Servants. Excuse me. They are servants. Oh, and I'm reading for the record out of the Daily Reflection.
Yeah.
You guys can see that, which is my AA, Alcoholic Anonymous book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I do not proclaim to still be an active member, but I have a story, and I'll be doing a piece with Monet Media.
Yeah.
That you guys will really be able to hear why this is so important to me. Okay. Nonetheless, it's called Trusted Servants. They are servants. There is the sometimes thankless privilege of doing the group's chores. In Zorba, the Greek, Nikos describes an encounter between his principal character and an old man busily at work planting a tree. What is that you're doing? Zorba asks. The old man replies, you can see very well what I'm doing, my son. I'm planting a tree. But why plant a tree? Zorba asks, if you won't be able to see it bear fruit. And the old man answers, I, my son, live as though I were never going to die. The response brings a faint smile to Zorba's lips, and as he walks away, he exclaims with a note of irony, how strange. I live as though I were going to die tomorrow. As a member of Alcohol Anonymous and other organizations, I will add, I have found that the third legacy is a fertile soil in which to plant the tree of sobriety. The fruits that are harvested are wonderful. Peace, security, understanding, and 24 hours of eternal fulfillment. And with the soundness of mind to listen to the voice of the conscious when, in silence, it gently speaks to me saying, you must let go in service. There are others who must plant and harvest. Now, let me bring this into reality for you just a little bit here. Okay. Come in just a little bit. Come in. Right there. The reason why it's stated that way, and the reason why we were gone to come back and bring you season 3 is because we had to plant a couple individual trees.
Yeah.
So that we could come back to you guys as one and have you share the fruit that from our tree. Yes. The fruits that we are out here in the community serving. Yeah. And many of you guys are the same way. I can't tell you, to be quite frank, I spent a plethora of money that I probably could have invested into myself. But while I've been gone, in a way, I have been supporting other individual small business owners, whether it's through their attire, whether it is through their food, whether it's through their services,
website design,
web logos, things of that nature, business cards, like the earrings.
Hair.
I mean, come on, it goes on and on and on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I still got my stackers. Shout out to Permission. But I mean, we do these things because this is who we are. This is what we're here for. Yeah. And if we live today as if we're going to die tomorrow, then we will have an abundance of energy on my shirt that will transpose to others. Okay. And then they can share. Now, I'm no preacher. I don't go to church every Sunday. I really don't go at all, let's be quite frank. But at the end of the day, I'm still a believer, and I still manifest things that I want to see happen within my life and within others' lives. And if I know that I have the potential to push someone forward, then so be it. Okay? Yeah. So that's what's up. That's what's happening with the spiritual piece for today. Hey, boo. Trusted servant.
I like it.
I love it.
I'm gonna take that with me. I'm gonna fill that up and take that with me throughout the food.
You eating off of that?
Yeah, because we can get a word and we just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna snack on that word. But how about we take a word and something positive, motivation, and kind of use it and snack on it for the next 3 days. Like have leftovers and then have leftovers and then get another meal to fill you up.
One more leftover.
Just one more leftover before. So yeah, I love that a lot.
Well, we better get into some music. I mean, yo, you know how we do.
Cool.
Okay, we just have a moment. You guys know how we do. Don't be acting
We
like
always
you
have
don't
moments.
don't remember.
To Street Divas with exclusively L and Diva Ebony B. We are every Monday on 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That will be 3 p.m.
Eastern Standard.
Eastern Standard. No, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
5 p.m. Eastern Standard. 4 p.m. Central Standard. And then if you really want to get into it, it's gonna be 3 p.m. Mountain Time.
All right.
Okay.
And don't worry, it don't matter what time it is. Go on YouTube and
Replay. Together.
get the music together. I'm not going to check in. Hey, Sean, you play. See you, mama. Hey, girl. Hey. We gonna get in this thing.
So like I said,
Okay, good.
this is an exclusive. She's showing me different angles and stuff. You know, her are super dope because they put this whole production thing together. And if you go to my Facebook page, exclusively with an XLELLE, you'll be able to see like a 7-minute quick little behind the scene video that I did, and you'll be able to see why we're so bright and vibrant is what I'm trying to say. Okay, because of these guys right here, production crew. So right now, B Street Divas coming to you live, exclusive from L Centric. The name of the song is called Best Life. Here we go.
Yeah,
We're about to run it up.
Hey. Yeah. They're the achiever, and there's the achiever. I don't ever listen to anybody. Because you can achieve what it is that you dream. Your goal is accomplishment. Represents Big shout out to DJ Genius on the check-in. What's up, Genius?
Gene.
Yes.
Big shout out to Ayogam Entertainment for helping with the track, actually, and High Power Entertainment for having me up in the booth. I appreciate it.
You was up in the booth.
I was up in the booth.
I am loving it. Living that best life.
That's right. You know what? Big shout out to Diva FDB because I came over here and I did a photo shoot, a quick photo shoot. All my folks had to start and everybody else was on stage. So I came up here and said, yo, I need a favor. And when I came through, she was tired as hell and did my face and beat me to the gods until the glitter fell in my eye. That's exactly what happened. I can't make this up, right? And the glitter fell in my eye. I had to wipe my whole face clean and do it all over again. But I got some pretty dope pictures. One of them you guys saw and commented on my birthday.
Yes.
I posted it. And I was right over here in the ladies' lounge hanging out. The other one you will see as the album cover to Best Life. So I can't wait. I'm so stoked for that. And I thank you for being able to do what you do and save my eyeball. And take some good shots.
Girl, we had to hurry up.
I was like, oh, I am Saturday. Oh, damn, my head.
Keep it. I was like, no. So we'll worry about it. But why are we out here living our best lives? I got a little skit I want to play.
I'm gonna play the skit.
Love this girl. One of my favorite TikTokers. Indescribable, but the way she spells it is INDESKRIBEABULL. She is super talented, but she is funny as hell. So living your best life. But this one right here, is called my stimmy.
My stimmy.
And I know y'all got your stimmy because I got mine.
I spent my shit already.
Oh no, I kept mine. That's
different story.
Let's get into it. It's your girl Diva Ebony B.
What's your girl exclusively L right here on Main Street
Divas. Come on, I gotta run that back.
We gotta run it back. We want y'all to get a full effect of
Yep, because I'm playing it from TikTok. So I mean not from TikTok, but from Messenger.
Well, that's okay, that's all right. We still wanna make sure you guys got your stimulus. Check in, tap in. What you do with your stimulus check?
Yeah, what you do with your stimulus? Just one thing, don't tell all your business now.
I know, because it might say you owe them back.
And you know what's on my mind. It's like to red lobster. Superstar, I got to know. And I have all of these. Now I got expensive taste. So I'm headed to a steakhouse. Oh, baby, and I want to please. I'm like a brand new. I'm like a brand new. Make sure I'm like a brand new.
In this joint. Why? Right? Bro, you ain't gotta do all that. Mine is direct deposit. I didn't hear on my card. You're not even deposit, huh?
Oh my God. You guys make sure you check out Subscribable on YouTube. She's super talented, super funny. Like she got it going on. So y'all make sure you guys check her out.
I like that too.
Okay.
I like the fact that, you know, we're all out here as creators. And I like the fact that we like to share. You know, we're not stingy. We'll tell you where to find somebody.
Yes.
We'll tell you how to hit them up. We'll tell you how to become one of their followers. And it doesn't make us lose any kind of confidence in what it is that we do. So, you know, that's the fact. That's what we do. That's what we round here. We do round here.
All right, let's get into this beauty segment, baby. Ew. What is this?
Anchor app, you guys definitely make sure that you sign on to
Just some heat, the competition kinda steep, but the crown I'll keep. Stay 100, still at 99. Got a point to prove, out to win, not lose. No more rummaging through these views and views. It's my time to shine. Claim it to be sold.
You already know it's your girl Diva Ebony B.
What's your girl exclusively L right here in the place to be in the ladies' lounge on B Street Diva.
Yes.
Season 3, episode 1. This is our opener, and that was one hellfire beauty tip. She put her little TikTok thing together, had her little sway happening, and she had Diva spot, and I was ready. And I was like, hey, you see my face today? So she don't catch me on the rebound.
She gonna show up at 12 and get beat, baby. Okay.
85 miles an hour down I-5.
Yep.
Don't tell them.
But it's springtime now.
It is.
So we got some looks trending in the beauty industry right now.
We do.
And what's really trending going into spring is soft face, nice glossy or bold lips.
Okay.
And just kind of natural in the peak of an eye. Now I'm gonna get a little bit close to see y'all can see me. So what we're doing going into spring, honey, I love spring because I love to have on really, really bright colors. We get to wear those good pastel colors and bright canary yellows, as you can see that I got on today. But what we want to do is going into spring and the trends is 2 eye colors. Just 2 eye colors, a little bit of lash, a light on the makeup, just light on the foundation, and just bold on the lips.
Yeah, because it's hot. You don't want to sweat the whole face.
It is hot, but the new trend that's coming, like the trend that has been now is more natural on the face and not so hard on contour and highlighting.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do is, yes, we're gonna still do our skincare because our skincare is vital. Don't be trying to put on that makeup and don't do no skincare. It's like they don't do it. It's just like running, going to the gym, sis, running, and then you coming in and just changing and putting the fresh panties on, the lace ones on the booty. You know it's sweating and it's dirty. Don't do that stuff. Go ahead. Watch that start off with that body scrub, you know. Put that body lotion on, you know, and just go for it. But when we doing our looks for the spring, I'm doing it just really light. If you want to dramatic it up, you can do, you know, your skincare. You can do just one at nighttime. You can add a little bit of smoke to the eye, or you can just leave it as is. What's the new thing is you're taking your liquid eyeliner, your lash liner, right?
Mhm.
And it's in black. So what I do is I take my liquid lash liner that you would line the lash with.
Mhm.
I go over my line as if I was doing a liquid eyeliner, but it's the lash glue itself. So I do it there and I do it on my lash too. And then I put it on. So I already got a liner that's there. I got my lash to put it on. And I just blow dry it. These damn things ain't going nowhere. Huh? They there. So it looks like a
If you're
liner.
not skilled at this, please don't try it because you will glue your whole damn eye shut. I just want you to. I want to skip your shit.
Don't worry.
She
There's
got
a
you.
tutorial coming.
Nurse Glam is gonna hook you
Nurse Glam
up.
is gonna hook you up. But that's real soft on the eyes, real glowed on the lips, gloss lips. So that is the trending. Going into the fashion piece.
No, wait, let's just back up.
Huh. Don't do it.
Do not stick your eye together. I had to make sure I was.
Thick, wispy lashes
I had
is
to
what's
make
the
sure.
trend for the
I had to
spring.
make sure.
Wispy, wispy,
You know,
wispy.
you know,
This is what I have
He
on.
has a lot of the makeup. I
Very
just wear the
wispy.
skincare side of
Wispy,
it.
wispy, wispy.
And so, if you ain't used to something, I'm telling you from personal experience, don't try it. Get you an assistant. Get you a little makeup guy. From the gods, it's going to be first to lamb.
Listen, and this look that I'm wearing today only took me, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I'm about to do it.
It didn't even take me that long.
Here at 12 next time. So
Yeah, give me at 12 because the lighter, the better. The lighter, the better. So,
I like that.
spring, go
I like
light.
that.
It's
Real
spring,
natural.
natural eyes, bold lips, wispy lashes, and then you're good. Okay. Yes.
Okay, so fashion fix, we're gonna get into that.
Big shout out to K&G and Kohl's Discount and the Text Blast. Now, some of y'all may live in the area where y'all got K&G. Some of y'all, I know y'all live in the area where y'all got a Kohl's. Check those text messages that they are sending you because they are doing everything from 20 to 50 to 70% off.
And Skechers.
Okay. And
And
Skechers.
Skechers.
And Skechers is
Don't,
enough.
you know what? Let me tell you guys something. Don't knock the Sketch. Okay.
I love the Skechers.
Skechers is super comfortable.
Mhm.
And they do got some pretty dope looking Skechers.
They are cute.
You walk out thinking you got Air Maxes on and it was Sketch.
Mhm.
I mean, you looking all hard like that. You know, the more seasons of wisdom I get, the more I have to kind of change up my attire, my fashion, because of the situation of health. Okay. My ankles is weak. I can't be wearing stilettos and all that. You ain't gonna catch me in that. Okay. So as long as my feet is good, working in the industry that I work in, government wise, healthcare, I'm doing a lot of moving. So Skechers hit you with that blast as far as that text message go too. You can get a good 30% off of some of their items as well. And that is saving when I tell you that. Oh,
And big shout out to Karen Deli while on the check-in.
Oh,
But we
what's up,
see you.
Karen?
Big shout out to Mr. Moss. Hey.
Great, don't we thank you production squad?
Now I did get my nice ensemble from K&G.
Let me see what you're working with.
You say what I'm working at. I did get my nice ensemble. It's a
Now, don't
nice
forget about
little
the people
over.
over on the Anchor app.
Anchor app, you need to come over to YouTube, Beat Street Divas, and see us, or you can go to Facebook, Beat Street Divas, and see us. You can see this nice little throw over. It's nice, like a bright canary yellow, but then it got the print. You know, I'm a print chick.
Yes, it has the Cheetah Girl
I got the Cheetah Girl. I got my white pants to go with it. Like you gotta have a pair of classic white jeans.
Here. Start doing the announcing. Okay.
Go ahead.
Because Anchor app is missing the visual. They don't come see it later, but for now, if they tuned in, they really need to get it. So it is a black tunic chiffon shirt. Okay. It has the throw of the canary yellow throw over that. And on the canary yellow throw, you are catching some of this Cheetah Girl print, just right on the border, around the neckline and all the way down and hits at the hip level. Okay. It's got slits on the side of it. So it's very easy to wear, very breathy. It's breathable. You can breathe.
You can use it as a wrap.
Use it as a wrap. She's got white colored jeggings. Are these jeggings? These is great. I got extra skin. I want these here. Okay, kick it back up here. I want to do them again. Okay, these are great. She's got material that she has with her jeggings. And there you go, right there. She has with her jeggings. And then she paired it with my favorite bracelet that I still can't get. Okay, the paparazzi kind of rhinestone effervescent.
I think this is
Tracy Lynn. My apologies. Bracelet cuff. And then she's got the paparazzi with the rhinestone and the pearls in it. And then she's got on the paparazzi yellow 3-layered neck piece that kind of comes down into maybe right under your breast line in the serum. And then she's got my favorite earrings. She's got this bronze and mustard colored kind of ombre that's happening with the big silver diamond piece that's a part of it. And it looks great. It looks very springy.
I
love it.
Show you.
I love it. Yeah, I'm glad. She put glitter on her eye. I ain't got no glitter on my eye.
Yeah, just a little bit. I got no glitter.
Okay, so me, I'm a little more of the casual side. You guys know how I roll.
But I'm loving this jacket.
I'm more Main Street Divas. You know,
check out nothing like a beautiful, nice jacket.
It's a great jean jacket. You know, here's what. A friend of mine got this jacket. Shout out to D Mar from the PR. D Martinez works with me, and she ordered this for herself, and it was a little too small for her. So she's like, "Girl, I got a jacket. Let me see if it will look right." I love it. So she gave me this jacket, and I tried it on, and I was like, "Okay, this is super dope." I flipped the cuffs back. Just because I'm so retro, retro, I guess, what, 90s, 80s retro.
Yeah.
That's kind of me. So I flipped it back. I paired it with you guys can see my stackers from Permission.
I love it.
Okay, shout out Permission. I'm still rocking my stackers. So that's kind of what that looks like. And then I have on the Be the Energy You Want to Attract. It's just a t-shirt.
Affirmation. Very
great affirmation to see. Be the energy you want to attract. And that shirt actually came from KBMC Dungeon. Okay. That is Kay Burnett and Michael Carter and those guys' business. I then paired it with 2 paparazzi kind of earring situations, if you guys can catch that. Well, one was the back one, the leaf is paparazzi. The other one is shaped Africa, of course, the motherland. All right.
Okay.
That is a patient who I always said I like her earrings. And when I came in one day, I was off because I don't work every day.
Yeah.
So I came in and there was like this stack of earrings on my desk. And someone said, "This patient was here and left them for you." And she left her name and a sticky and everything. And so I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to her. I can't remember her name. Shame on me, can't remember her name. But I did pair it. I just got my 2 little girl French braids in because I'm thinking about
came in one day. I was
thinking about cutting my hair. So I just got 2 French braids happening at the moment. It's about that time for me to do a haircut. So yeah, I'm gonna get into that. And I don't want to release that. That's gonna be a big reveal, a big surprise. So we'll get into that. And then I just got just my standard. I'll take it off so you guys can see. Just my standard feline.
That's how we do it.
That are white, and they kind of look like old school Reeboks, like the classics. I love this look. So, that's kind of me. I'm real easy breezy, simple chick. I had a little bit of lipstick on, that's probably faded, but that's it. And some mascara. But that's how I do. That's how we get down. So that's my fashion fix for today.
Hey, boo, you looking cute.
Look at ashy though,
Right, don't worry, we'll get you some hair cream on. Right.
I'm better fall back hands instead of makeup.
I know. You guys want So I came across this beautiful song by Raleigh Lane.
I want to hear it.
Out of Brooklyn, I believe. Okay. But she did a song in tribute to her father, Lamont. It's called Lamont's song. It's called When I Seen You. It's over the Fantasia joint. So Raleigh Lane is doing this over the Fantasia joint and just paying homage to her father. Her father was killed. So you guys will hear that in a minute. But Raleigh Lane's Diva Loves You, B Street Diva Loves You.
We reach you. I haven't heard it. It's gonna be
it's gonna be exclusive right here on B Street Divas is premiering right now. I'm pretty sure it's all over the place, but it's called Lamont's song, and we want to go ahead and showcase it. Thank you, Raleigh, for sharing your love and your gifts. My condolences to your family, my strength, peace, and wisdom to your family. So we're gonna go ahead and play, and I'll let you watch the video. She's a beautiful queen.
Stick the shot and kill it outside of PS 112 in the earlobe section of the room. Same days, their TV. The victim's family searching for closure presenting. I got a deal, but I'm stressing. 521 lost my best friend. Lost myself in his home. Part of me is gone. I can't stand to be home. I see a face that night before. This never, never phone, never call. Still got your number in my call. Still got your number in my call. Young with a heart so big. Some shit on me, you're the price to live. I'm sitting here with a heart so cold. This way you must be every no. Like men with your heart to provide. Cause the jealousy and pride when I see. When I see. And they ask why you can't hide. See space throwing clouds in the sky when I see. I see you. Yeah, ever since you made these transitions, let me tell you about some things you've been missing. You was a part of the plans. You look great, but I would take beautiful granted. Your baby boy turning into a man. I'ma teach him everything that I can. I swear when I misses you look crazy, like the Mayans of Regina in the 80s. So when you're looking with a heart so big, so you should want me all the price to pay. I'm sitting here with a heart so cold. It's like every no. Black men working hard to provide. Cause the jealousy and pride when I see. When I see. And they ask why you can't hide. See space blowing clouds in the sky when I see. When I see. Yeah, so I thought I was ahead. So I thought I was ahead. So I thought I was ahead. So I thought I was ahead.
Yo,
Big
listen.
shout out to Riley Lanes and the Lamont song. We definitely appreciate you, Queen. We salute you, Queen, and we salute your father. Rest in heaven to him. I'm pretty sure he was an amazing man for you. Wasn't that a beautiful song?
Man, listen.
Riley, we love you.
Let me say this because Diva's already heard it. I haven't heard it, so I just now am hearing it. A couple of takeaways. Yeah, the tribute within itself was awesome. You guys couldn't see the video, but I was looking at the video, which is why my head was down for the visual because I was watching the video. But the tribute was awesome. Unfortunate that this is the case, that why the song had to be created. So definitely my condolences on that aspect. I know what that loss feels like. My daughter actually has lost her father. And he was murdered quite some decades ago. And that kind of brought me into this Riley situation with her dad, Lamont. I love Fantasia. I feel like Fantasia can do no wrong. So for her to have that beat of When I See You, that's kind of my practice song when I'm warming up before I go to the studio.
And then you have a baby, if she hasn't already had a baby.
Listen, I've been watching her husband's lives happening. So, you know, I just really, the whole thing, even the production side of it, because I'm an artist, so I listen to the production side. I listen to some pieces of the songs where the vocals were double layered. Even watching the video, it was completely awesome.
Everything.
It was everything for me.
I'm glad you like it, boo. I just like to like.
I don't like surprises like this. I like to know what the hell's going on. But you know, I am pleasantly surprised. I want to say it's good, but it's bad because of the situation. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm kind of struggling a little bit to speak on it. But Riley, keep working, sis, because if this usually Payne produces good songs. We all know that from Mary. Shout out to Mary J. Okay.
Shout out to Mary.
We all know that. But in the event that there are good times that are happening as well. Share those too through your music because that is a power. Music is so universal. That's my slogan. That I always say that.
And she's on Facebook too. Riley Lanes. Riley Rileyy Lanes Lanes. Riley Lanes. She's on Facebook. She's so beautiful. Look at her crown.
She's so cute. Okay, hold on. Keep it right there for a minute. I'm sorry. If you are tuned in to us on the live, wonderful. Bring that over. Then thank you so much. In the event though that you are,
Yes, you got her.
I got her. In the event that you are tuned in to Anchor app, please make sure you're coming over to see us on YouTube for the visuals. We definitely appreciate you. We don't want you to ever feel left out. Ever.
And y'all make sure y'all give us some hand claps and
you definitely do that.
We are, listen, it's so great to be here airing in so many
We're everywhere, right?
Everywhere. And it's great for us. It's great to be like in your face. We're everywhere.
Shout out to the brick wall. I love the brick wall. I'm in purple today. I feel really coordinated with the backdrop.
Yeah.
She's got her yellow here behind her on the backdrop to match her yellow scenario. Listen, I'm loving the production. I'm really loving it. I'm loving the lighting. I'm loving the production. Season 3, you guys. Mom's production company. Thank you.
Y'all know how we got to get into this hot mess now.
Girl. Oh my God. I'm so excited about the production and our outfits and
well, you got to know what to see.
Riley's song threw me all off and girl. Riley's song hit me right here. Right here, bam! Right between the boots. Bam! Hit me right in my tattoo. Shout out to Inky's Tattoo for hooking us up. You guys, I can't show you right now because it would be totally inappropriate. But I was infatuated and in love with somebody, and we're gonna be together forever and ever and ever and ever. And I went and I said, bam, he's gonna get his name right here across the chest. And it didn't really work out. I had to get it out. So 12 years later, if not more, I went back and it took me that long to get up enough courage to do a cover up or to find something or look at people's work and get my situation covered up.
I like it.
And I did. I got it covered up. And Inky's over at Inky's Tattoo, which is off of Ambom in Burien. Shout out to you, my brother. I really appreciate it. His name is Adolfo Inkman on Facebook. So please look him up. He's on Instagram as well. His work is beautiful. And not only that, it's a whole team situation over there. And that's what I love. Like I was in the shop and one girl came in and she was like, well, what about, I thought you said you were gonna do me. And what? And he's like, I'll be right with you. But my man over here can get you straight too. And I was looking at the man, the partner doing his tattoos, and his tattoo artwork was dope, and he was super quick, and it was just love all around that building, all around that place, and I was very scared. I was very anxious. I was shook. I was pinky from Friday. I was scared like a mom, but I held my own. I was sitting there getting that tap. I came through, yo. I was too late. Turn around. I was like, uh-oh. Oh man. But they really hooked me up and they really put in work. So one love, you guys. Thank you ever so much. And it's one of the best tattoos that I've had ever. And I've got a few. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
Now, hot mess news. Girl.
All right. You came with it.
Girl. Today. So Joe. So what happened was, so that Joe Button, he got his own show, Revolt.
Oh yeah, okay. On Revolt
TV.
Revolt shout out to Diddy.
Yeah, shout out to Diddy for hooking everybody up. Mm-hmm. Sorry, that was for me, Diddy. That was for us. But anywho, Joe said, because the Grammys happened, we saw all the women getting their awards and it looked dope, and we were up there representing. I be representing. So they was up there representing. But Joe said, what about Nicki though? You guys all on this Meg Thee Stallion. What about Nicki though? What about Nick? Okay, can you get her flowers while she's still here? Because she done put a lot of people on and I'm paraphrasing. He, Joe don't be going hard like that. He be having his little fedora and shit, and he be kind of calm. He have his little hat, his Stetson, whatever he wear, and he be calm with it. Be trying to talk with big words and vocab.
Yeah, Joe Budden.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, he may be a different Joe Budden.
No, I don't know. Anyway, no shade. Just saying. How he came was he was pretty upset that Nicki didn't have no Grammy and that Megan Thee Stallion got hurt. So he said, don't forget to make sure that people who are in this industry that help other people get what they are deserving of. And I'm paraphrasing. You guys can go ahead and look it up. But he was pretty damn upset about that. I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm not taking away from Nicki getting a Grammy.
I'm not either.
Maybe.
I'm not mad at it.
Don't think you already got a Grammy?
No, she does not have a Grammy.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's unfortunate. Very much so.
That's very unfortunate. Yeah.
And other Grammy news.
But Nicki has had a lot of success.
Nicki has had a lot of success. But she's old. Getting the Grammy is what it is.
So getting the Grammy is all time.
It kind of is.
Okay.
So,
It's like getting a good house. Sure.
I know about that. I know about that.
So he was calling out the Grammys.
Yeah,
We're
like,
not giving
like you haven't acknowledged her at all whatsoever over this past however long she's been out here.
Maybe is it because she decided to get married and have a baby and just
Well,
chill?
I mean, it can't be that, and it can't be because she's putting out yes type stuff. Because Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B went up there and did the up with his up and had a whole heel shoe
I don't know,
situation.
shout out to Nicki, but I wouldn't even want a Grammy for this behind industry.
I would have said never mind too. Like I mean, my notoriety and the work that I've done speaks for itself. So, and I don't really think it was Nicki. It was just more Joe saying, "Hey, don't forget about what about Nicki."
Listen, y'all niggas need to stop speaking on behalf of Nicki. Every time somebody go on behalf of Nicki, somebody nigga get in trouble. Stop. Didn't you just don't do it before Flex had to pay Prince Chapman? Joe, let that alone. Leave Nicki alone. I understand that you doing your thing for Nicki, but Nicki is doing well, honey.
Right.
With or without a Grammy. And if Nicki wants the Grammy, fine, but they need to value her. But I don't know, Joe. But
Button your lip.
Button it up.
Listen, in other Grammy news,
Shout out to Jersey City.
I don't know how you feel about this, but Salt and Pepper, Cinderella was given the Lifetime Achievement Award.
They gave
Cinderella the Lifetime Achievement Award. However, on the award, it says Salt and Pepper. It doesn't say Cinderella. It doesn't say DJ of the Year. It doesn't say, DJ Lifetime Achievement Award. It doesn't say anything about Dee her real name. It just says Salt and Pepper. So she's smiling, holding the award. She doesn't have any feedback. Like she's not upset about it. She is with grace. She's not kicking up dust. But I am kicking up dust because I personally feel like if I'm getting a Lifetime Achievement Award and I've got so much slack and so much backlog and I've done all these reality TV shows and marriage boot camp and all this other jazz because of the fact that I've been so traumatized by not being in the group or however their demise went, which we all know the story on it. If you don't, pull it up because I'm not going to get into it here. But if that's the case, why did you say my name on this Grammy? You're still someone saying in my face by putting Salt and Pepper on the Grammy.
Her name should be.
It should have said Lifetime Achievement Award, DJ Cinderella, and in parentheses, Salt and Pepper, because that's the affiliated group that she was with. So Grammys, you guys messed up, yo. I'm just saying. That's how I feel about it. I thought that was really kind of dirty like that.
I mean, our big shout out to Salt and Pepper and Cinderella. Thank God
I
that
love
they're
them.
able to handle things with being
I love
graceful, having grace, doing things.
And they got a Lifetime movie, so check it out. I haven't seen it yet because I've been busy.
Yeah, we all been busy. But another person that got something messed up, big shout out to Caliber. I got Caliber on YouTube. He's always posting different videos and stuff like that. But there was this Black couple, the real estate finesse continues. So there was a Black couple who bought their home. They put money into it, put like $200,000, $300,000 into it to fix it up, and they end up getting appraised But the appraisal was on some bullshit. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for y'all.
This young black couple tried their hand at real estate and almost got bamboozled. Paul and his wife Tanisha Austin felt like they captured a slice of the American dream when they purchased their first home together. The Austin staged major renovations, adding an entire floor and more than 1,000 square feet of space, along with a deck. Then they got it appraised.
I read the appraisal. I looked at the number. I was like, this is unbelievable.
The family tells me the appraiser was an older white woman, and they were convinced race was a factor. The home appraised for $989,000, just $100,000 more than the Austins got appraised for before they started the work, despite $400,000 in renovations.
It was like, it was a slap in the face.
After a month of escalating their complaints, they were approved for a second appraisal. When the day came, they got creative.
We had a conversation with one of our white friends, and she was like, no problem. I'll be Tanisha. I'll bring over some pictures of my family. She made our home look like it belonged to her.
And it worked.
So it appraised for 1.482. Yeah, almost 1.5, $500,000 more.
The Austins were outraged and believe this is another ugly result of larger systemic issues. First of all, shout out to this young couple right here for beating them at their own game. Sometimes you gotta finesse the finessers. You gotta trick the tricksters, if you know what I mean. One thing I can say is, as a people, we always rise to the occasion, no matter what challenges are thrown at us, and we always overcome. And that's exactly what this young couple did. They realized and they knew that they were being finessed. They realized and they knew that they were being undervalued. And I say this, when God has something for you, nothing or no one can stop it. And if a person decides they want to stand in your way, that sometimes when people try to be a wall in your life, that you may have to go around that wall and get what belongs to you. And shout out to their white friend for coming through in the clutch and helping them finesse the finessers. And instead of being a part of the problem, this young lady decided to step up and be a part of the solution. And quite frankly, everybody needs a dope white friend like her, period. This couple is not the only couple that has had to go through this. We have another couple who just went through the same exact thing.
Okay, when it's done, I'm gonna stop it right there.
Yeah.
Look at here,
I got a couple of dollars in my pocket, so I mean, shout out to you guys. I love you like sisters. You already know.
I want to give two nuggets on this. Okay, I want to give two nuggets on this. Again, big shout out to my guy Caliber. Appreciate all of your content. He has been doing this since the Black Lives Matter all day. He's been doing this and he's been very consistent. But this black couple got this home.
Can you imagine?
Just imagine buying a house, you and your man, y'all done got your credit up and stop buying Gucci bags and red bottoms and wigs. Okay, so y'all put a little hold on things. Put the money in together, you get some credit cards, you build up your credit, you buy a home. And then you say, great, we're gonna add another floor to the home. Awesome. We're gonna make it a deck. We're gonna make it look good and then we're gonna sell it. But we get it appraised. And then as the African American person, couple, married,
But they said it was $500,000.
it was $500,000.
That was not very much more than what it appraised for before they did the work. That's
Exactly.
what it said in the clip. So that means you're shorting me for money, but I've dumped all this money in here.
They almost got shorted for some millions on their house.
No, and here
This
comes
was
the
saying,
allies.
take your time. You gotta learn how to finesse the finesser. If you're gonna play the game, you gotta make sure you're in the game, studying the game, playing, making plays, going to practice, getting up early, sacrificing. Because what they did, they got the appraisal about this white woman, and then after that, she couldn't. The wife knew, like, yo, this is not adding up. They had to escalate it to get a second appraisal for a month. Have somebody else, a white woman, come in their home, put the pictures up and whatnot, and sell it as if it's her house. That is a dope right friend. Shout out to that dope right friend. And now their house goes from what, 500K to about 1.5 mil, almost 1.5 mil to sell. Are you serious? So know that this is not something that's, it's not racism or it's not discrimination. Or it's not
But it is.
But it is. So if you want to play the game, know and learn that everybody is not your friend in this. Get a second and third opinion if you need to.
Yeah, and get some Caucasian friends.
Oh, that's
That got your back.
Yeah, get you some Caucasian friends that got your back and learn from them as they learn from you, because they do want to learn from you. Some of them are just ignorant as you as ignorant to their culture as well. So get to know them, build network, and they will come through, like you said, in the clutch. I like how you said, homegirl came through in the clutch and hooked them up. So it's a shame we have to dress her house up like she lived there for them to get a better appraisal. But that is that hot mess news. You're not tuned in live in Diva Avenue B.
Hey, girl, exclusively right here in the Lady Sounds on B Street
Diva. We got more tea for y'all. Y'all go ahead and tell a friend that the Divas is live. Love it.
Listen, so what you got? This is what I got. Lies are flying around about Cardi B being rejected by Slim Shady. Okay. So apparently,
Why y'all not Slim Shady? First of all,
where you been? First of all,
where you been? Come out.
Where you been?
This first of all, look.
Where you been?
Hold on, baby.
Where you been?
Slim Shady is a whole different type of
Where you
way.
been?
We can't deal with him like that.
Where you been?
All right.
Where you been? Pull it out. L-centric. Where you been? And listen to that song. But anyway, back to the hot mess too. Cardi B is apparently, it's being said that Slim Shady put out wanting to do a verse, a cameo with her, you know, and she rejected him. First of all, Cardi B said he never sent me nothing saying that he wanted to do a song with me, and I got mad respect for him. And it's like,
Cardi would get on.
Why would I say no?
Who said no?
Listen, you guys pull that article and run it, because I want you to do homework. Okay. I like giving out homework. Yeah. I like dropping a little tea, but I like to give you homework to do too.
You go get it yourself.
I can't be all doing all the work.
Let me talk about you gotta do the grapevine.
Diva here, she'll pull links and she'll go ahead on and play it back for you. I don't do all that, okay? Because honey, I'm busy. So I will give you a little bit of the tea. So that's what the word
it's called crediting the source
on the street was, that there was an upset because the rumor was that Cardi B had rejected Slim Shady, but Cardi said, I didn't. They told me nothing. So, and if they did, I would have said no. I would have been like, hell yeah, I want to do a track with you.
Brick City in the building.
I'm just saying. What's up, Brick City?
Big shout out to Brick City Closet, man. Make sure y'all go to brickcitycloset.com and get you some of that official wear, men, women, kids, shoes, handbags, everything, exclusive colors. Yes, yes. Yes, Brick City Closet. We need you to sponsor us. Yes. So we can wear
Come on now. We got a
sponsor us. We are not sponsored by them, but we are showing them love. But thanks for that, L. We need a sponsorship. So, Dr. Cardi B. Cardi B, you like to tell me that you want to do a verse with me, like we want to do something together.
Yeah, she said I would have definitely did a verse. And, you know, if I was Cardi, I mean, I could be Cardi if you want me to. And I'll come do the verse with you, Slim. I'm just saying. No.
But guess what?
They gonna roll that.
Broke niggas don't get no kitty.
I know that's right. When it's up, then it's up.
We all like it. I mean, there's broke niggas out there right now. And broke chicks don't get no sugar daddy.
They got their stimmy.
Nah.
They got their stimmy.
But don't be just broke for the minute. And another thing, make your money make money. You got your stimmy, take half of that, put it to the side, forget about it. But make your money make money for you. You should be prostituting your money. Your money should be going out there and getting your money.
Right.
Hold your money. Invest your money into something that's gonna make you some money.
Well,
okay.
Speaking of which, Drunk Drink is still on lock, so make sure you hit your girl up exclusively. L. I got that 8-ounce lemonade in the shade. I got the 16-ounce lemonade. Oh, excuse me, berry in the shade. And you guys gotta hit me on that. It is infused, so watch yourself. Shake it fast, but watch yourself. Shake it fast, brother. Show me what you're working with. So, you know, if you hit me with that a little later inside of the inbox or anything like that, we can get down, we can talk about it. I do ship it. So, a little FYI, a little shameless plug there. Now, what's going on with this Dr. Oz though?
I don't know. Let me just say this about Dr. Oz while you go ahead and get on him.
Okay.
Dr. Oz has had a lot of stuff going on over the years. every time. I mean, shout out to, Dr. Oz and the team and everything that you guys do, I guess, in the cosmetic world, the cosmetic surgery world, and the nutrition and diet world, but it's always something with Dr. Oz. I can always pull up something and find some madness, craziness, buffoonery going on. Now I have that buffoonery. Shout out to Mr. Moy, aka What the Hell Shells on Instagram. What the Hell Shells on Instagram? Check him out. He hit me with the buffoonery, aka Mr. Moy. There's always something going on. Got the always got something going. Okay, I'm shut up. Shut up. So here's what's guilty. Okay, here's what's new.
Okay, we all know, sad news, Alex Trebek is passed from Jeopardy, right? Mm-hmm. He's been the host for umpteenth amount of decades. Okay, not years, decades. And now he's gone. So, and my condolences to the Trebek family. Let me say that because that is very hard when you have a loss. Okay, very. So, I think that what's happening, I know what's happening is they're trying to replace the host. Okay. So they went and got raggedy ass Dr. Oz. I said it, and I don't care. They went and got Dr. Oz to be the host of Jeopardy, and he is struggling. I know when that means there's a problem. Okay, Dr. Oz is literally killing Jeopardy. He is getting Alzheimer's as he's standing in there as a guest. You forgetting stuff. You don't know whether or not you don't know if the double jeopardy is under this one or if it's under this one, or you gotta know where that stuff is.
He nervous.
No, you can't be nervous. You've been on TV for quite some time. You're talking about things that are affiliated with the healthcare industry, which you and I are very familiar with. Yes, okay, so maybe you need to stay in your lane with regards to that. Like maybe or pick a game show that's not trivia. Maybe you should do $25,000 pyramid where you just you gotta tell what the word is or something like that. But Jeopardy is a very hard trivia show. I don't personally do very well when I watch it. I don't know anything that's happening. Okay. I think one time it was who are pop stars? And I knew one. I was like, Rihanna, who is Rihanna? And I was like so damn excited. And I only had like $100 for the whole show while I was playing at home. So that's not really my game show, but I know that. So I know that, right? So I'm not gonna try to go and be the host of Jeopardy. Like that ain't for me. I don't give a damn if I got 2 cards, if it's a reader board in the back. I know that that's not my show. Now, if it was Let's Make a Deal or Price is Right, you know what I'm saying? Newlywed Game, Jeopardy, hell no. Dr. Oz, so ass down somewhere. Several seasons, okay? Because we're tired of you popping up. Plus, you was a bona fide Trump fan. So have a couple seasons, Dr. Oz.
Let's get to some music.
I'm saying, I got a little
I'll liquidate you. It's your girl Diva Ebony B.
What's your girl exclusively L right here in the Ladies
Lounge, Beat Street Divas, and the Ladies Lounge at Diva Spot. We about to get into some hot tracks. Big shout out to Anger Act and everybody for tuning in.
Hey, I'm Dr. Oz. I said it. I am sorry.
Who we got coming up next?
Oh, no.
Shout out to everybody. I don't know. You still got it, Dr. Oz.
I was bad at it.
Shout out to everybody that's on.
Oh, man, I forgot I'm in charge of the music, man. Dr. Oz got me all rattled over here. So, you got a young cat, Chase Young. And he's been submitting his music. Once again, submit your music to us. We want to play you. We want to shout you out. We want to hear what you're working on. Come on. We like good music. We have talked about it, Diva B and I have talked about lightening up some things a little bit here with regards to censored music.
Yeah.
So, if it's got some cuss words in it, we done said, I said, Dr. Oz, sit your ass down. Okay?
Yeah.
So, we'll go ahead and lay on that a little bit. We'll be a little lenient, but at the end of the day, we don't want to hear, I slapped the bitch. and I'm in the and I'm and I'm over there, and we ain't trying to do all that. Like, don't go there.
No,
You know, we might play that behind the scenes.
yeah.
When we roll it around. Here we go, Chase, I'm never satisfied. Right here. In the place to be. These street dealers.
I'm never satisfied. I'm all up. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied. No. It's a change. The only way to try to teach you. Still hurt, but really, I'm trying to reach you. Seeing demons on the wall, it don't make sense. But I'm blessed, out the stress, but I was born to win. Out my eyes, I see the clouds I can't understand. But years ago, my whole life was in a trash can. Said a prayer, let my maker lead me through the maze. Forgive me, God, I know I shouldn't, but it's of my days. Hit my knees, bow my head, and we begin to talk. Dear God, if I die, I take you for this walk. Until when I kept the faith, and I walked it down. That revelation ain't a factor, I ain't scared now. Come on, bless him, give him praise, cause he gon' see me through. Cause every day he used to say, God is watching you. And if I tell you, Lord, I'm falling with you, pick me up. Because I'm praying every day, but still it ain't enough. I'm never satisfied. One week when I'm in my ride, and I go with God on my side, and I'm never scared to break him. But so let Jesus ride. I'm never satisfied. One week when I'm in my ride, with God on my side, and I'm never scared to break him. But so let Jesus ride. Late at night, I can't sleep, sounds in my head. Strange voices filled with grace, and this is what it said. There was coming out the sky, leading in the church. We were the ones jumping, screaming all in the church. Forgive me, Father, I salute you, said not to judge. Ask for strength, say I'm praying, blessings from above. But I'm tempted to sin, so I might slack. But you said we would follow, bring us back. And if I die before I wake, grant me one wish. Tell my kids I have no saints, I remember what I miss. And if they feel it ain't enough, Lord, what I do? Tell their mom that I'm sorry, rest is up to you. I'm never satisfied.
Welcome back. It's your girl Diva Ebony Billy and exclusive Elia L right here on Beat Street Divas, right? Sometimes
Wait,
a little bit.
who are you? I know you were. That song will get you.
That song will get you. That was a really good
That
song.
was a really good song. Yo, shout out to Chase. Chase is a gospel artist, so definitely super dope song. Obviously, you could tell that it was more geared to the gospel concept, but we play everything.
We play everything here. And big shout out. We got Kato the Pyro on HME Radio on the channel. Pyro, I love him. He is just super amazing. Kano, I am just so blessed. Make sure you reach out to your diva. We got more things that we need to be creating in the near future. So big shout out to Kano the Pyro. Big shout out to HME Radio.
Big shout out to HME Radio.
Yes, HME Radio. Yeah. Big shout out to Grayson on the check-in. Grayson, I'm seeing you. He's an artist, so he asked, he said, you guys checking out music too, or just beats both?
Listen, I listen at all of it. What's that? Grayson. I'm an artist. My name is L Centric is my artist name. So I listen to both. I listen to what the lyrics are because I'm a songwriter. I listen to the beat. I listen to the arrangement. I listen to the chords. I can't play, but I like music. So at the end of the day, send your music in to us. We'll play it. beatstreetdivas@gmail.com. Once again, that's beatstreetdivas@gmail.com. Diva Ebony B is putting it inside of the link for you right now. In the chat room. I think it's over here. It's over there. Yeah. I had to get my camera angles the right way, but definitely that's what's happening. Please send it in. So we'll play it. We're not charging to play people's music. That's not what we do. We just want to make sure that you guys are showcased You put in work. Being an artist is a lot of work. How much?
Yes.
A lot of
A lot of
work.
work. Big shout out to James Stanley on the check-in. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for being here.
What's up? What's up?
And if you've been with us this morning, thank you for being here. It's your girl Diva Ebony.
With
Big.
your girl, Susan right here, the place to be, which is Beat Street Divas in the Ladies Lounge.
Yay.
We got a main topic we need to get to because we're here in Tacoma, Washington. That's where we're based out of.
Uh-huh.
And we got a Pierce County sheriff that's been up to some stuff that he
From buffoonery.
foolery. So apparently there's a young man, and his name is Cedric. I believe is what I put on here. I think that's his name. His name is Cedric Alzheimer, and he was doing his standard thing.
Doing his job.
Standard thing. 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, you hit the people. You going back and forth. Thank you so much for the share. I appreciate you sharing. B Street Divas. Appreciate you. We can see that. So we want to acknowledge that. But getting back to the main topic, I will say this young man was delivering paper. Ain't even no more paper boxes damn near, let alone paper routes for these young kids to get. So he's on his regular, in the words of Cardi B, shout out Cardi B. He's on his regular job, throwing these newspapers out, boom, and making sure that he's presenting them and not just throwing them on top of somebody's windshield or throwing them in somebody's
in the driveway,
right, or throwing them in somebody's plant box or bird seed box. He's actually taking his time to make sure that he's walking up and delivering these newspapers in a presentable manner when a person open their door and get the paper that they subscribe to. And here comes the King County Sheriff guy, Ed Troyer. Yeah, we name dropping because it's out there already.
It's Pierce County.
I'm sorry, Pierce County, Ed Troyer. He come out and he's gonna say, "What are you doing?" It looks like he's calling the police. Now you are the sheriff.
And blocked him in.
You're the sheriff. You're the sheriff. And you're calling the squad. You put on a paper mill for that. You should have handled that yourself. Nonetheless,
Remind you, it was a black man that was delivering newspaper on the route.
On the route. His regular route. He's doing his job. Now, Ed took the opportunity to call for backup and block this young man in and tell him he ain't going nowhere until the police get there because he thinks that he's suspicious activity in the neighborhood.
Yeah, and then he says the neighborhood as well as saying that the black man, Cedric,
threatening to kill him. Bite you upside the head like homie the clown? Are you crazy?
You have to be a strong, insane person to kill somebody with a newspaper.
I want to see
now,
that.
You know somebody that kills somebody with a newspaper? Drop the article. I just want to read it.
See the video. I just want to see
newspaper.
I know that's bad.
But I know. But the Pierce County Sheriff, Ed Troyer,
yes,
is basically under hot water. And the Pierce County Police Department has been under hot water for the longest.
They have.
Emmanuel Lewis will say your name.
Yes.
We love you, King.
We love
and
you.
To your family support. It's been a lot going on, even in Lakewood. Emmanuel Lewis is just one of them.
One of many.
But the police department has been under a lot of investigation, even with the webcams that was coming. They pushed back at Victoria, the mayor, for those, and then they were trying to get things together. But this police department out here has not been so kind and accepting, or again, it's like they're taught to fear our people.
Well, let me say this.
Black and mixed and
the brown,
black and brown, because and white people too been catching it from their police department too.
They have to. I say this because I grew up in South Seattle, and so for me, when I moved over here to Tacoma, I felt like there was a little bit more leniency, quote unquote, on the racism, the systematic racism that was happening. I know that there have been homicides and murders over here in a racial civil rights type format situation. I know that. Okay, I'm very aware of that. But to be quite frank, I felt a little more safe over here than I did in South Seattle. And saying that with this situation happening with Ed Troyer, I'm like, well, damn. Now I gotta really clean my glasses off and pay attention up over here because it's almost like a trend or a thread that's going all through the blue, the vein of the blues.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's really sad.
And big shout out to Seattle, because Seattle did pop off. Seattle went off. And because Seattle went off the way that they did, a lot of things has changed for Seattle and here in Pierce County.
That is very
King
true.
and Pierce.
And that would have been the Capitol Hill movement is what you're talking about.
Yeah, there we go.
We say that Seattle went off for the Black Lives Matter movement. Like it was for real, for real. I didn't go up there because at the time I was living out here, but I was watching it and I knew a lot of people who were there on the ground
out there
in the front line. And
yeah,
it was going down.
And
yeah, it was a dangerous situation, to be quite frank. They was over there like it was Afghanistan. You better pick you a box or something, a rock or something to hide behind.
But that's what happens when the unrest decides
to
wake up and do what they need to do.
Good morning.
So, yeah, and we see you and sit your ass down.
That was Dr. Oz.
We're sitting right on down with Dr. Oz.
Right next to each
Don't do it. Don't do it. Messing up the church's money and burning the cornbread. Out of my mouth. Don't check for some cornbread. Never make the string beans and missed them waste again. Oh, what the hell, shells? Never make some string beans and cornbread. Your mama, somebody made string beans and cornbread. Or either some lima beans, some neck bones, some ham hocks in it. And then you ready and you got your cornbread. I got a whole plate in my head. Y'all know I'm a foodie. Hey, Karen. Listen. And you get a big ass bowl of these string beans, potatoes, or these lima beans, and it gotta have neck bones and ham hocks in it. It gotta have turkey butts, something smoked meat in there. And you go to get the cornbread, and you grab that, and it's hard. I mean hard, or either it trick you and be burnt at the bottom. So you about to dip it and dip it. Next thing you know, you get that nice string bean or lima bean taste, and next thing you know, bam, right in the face, just boom, like a horror in the morning. Bam! Got you. Oh,
that's why.
Where did you come from?
That's why I eat pretzels.
Let's get to some more music. It's your girl Diva Avenue B.
What's your girl Susan B? All right, here the place to be. These Street Divas coming to you live on the mic. Listen, I love this track. It's Max Slug. It's Rock Fizzle. It's BB2 Slaps. And it's Super. James Super. And it is called 206-4321. I love it. I love it. I love it. I said I love it.
Let's go.
From the city where it rains and the drought. Hey, do it by yourself, take a look at Jay. A whole lot of money came with hella pain. Before on the jack, watch a fall currently. Take me right now, so you work dirty. Clean, a last time, so the opposite of catch only shooting straight. Buzz banging on PCB. The other half is black, they relate to me. Working here if you wanna play. That music is playing is a whole thing. I rock around town with my group band. Laughing at your car, you got a little man. All that's like who you think they see. Can't fly if you don't like me. Call me cocaine with the soda. I sit and so with the way you it. Blowing on every day. Got the cleanest the mirror on 30 acres. Got my fish man in my bitch. Got my pocket full of money came from my gift. And my gift came from my spit. And my spit came from the gift. Please do it. Let me show you how to do it. That's where we from. Get me. You think I'm done. Let me show you how to do it. That's where we are. I said that's the terrific hopeless. And you hopeless, bigger and you hopeless. Weakness, what you think of everything. I've been back with that freaking, it's that realness. This love will beat that compactly with faceless. I got the best to the season of the fitness. I like to have a top so you can witness. I break them off with the chestnut. Come on, this thing for like 40 times. Just like a line. You might get hotter and fall into a time bomb. You run the ball back, you run the analyze. Don't make it bad, you run the socialize. When I sacrifice, when I grab the game off, what's on in the best of time. We show you how to do it. Going on 3 levels of game, let me show you how it's done. Where we from? Yeah, really. Three levels of game, let us show you how it's done. The countdown ain't necessary, a whole lot of black on one track, but it ain't February. So bring up your legendary franchise player. The funk is a predator. So y'all my minutes, I'm sorry, nigga, like this. So they rappers and producers out of business. My track record is flawed. This is a beat with a beat. So jealous niggas rap songs. This is only one. This will never be another after me. Anybody talk my shit is considered blasphemy. Niggas can't see me. I see the different picture. I think it is hard to better break a bitch bigger. You will have to slang it. That's how I'm getting slang it. I'm gonna direct it. I'm going to make it be playing with. This hip hop music. I got to do it. I'm the illest nigga alive. Y'all watching. Levels of game. Let me show you how it's done. Oh, that's where we are. You want some kind of hit let's go. Let it show you how it's done. That's where we are. 3, 2, 1, let me get some. Nigga, don't stop at your attention. Which way it might get hot, my intention. Reflex, tap that jaw, no extension. That's not me, but I think it's one piece. Peace like a black crime, nigga must cease. Y'all in the belly in the piece. You start but leaning off the ground in these streets. Niggas slack, someone new track. Straight back, I make beats, of course I can rap. Rap circles run most of your cats. Smell you from here, nigga smell like a rat. Flip most balls, what's in your cap? False freestyle, they're paying on that.
Shout out to the Black Hoes, man.
Listen, Black Mahala's been doing this for a long time. You got BZ2 Slaps, who is in photography. He's in beat making.
Nice.
He's rapping.
Nice.
He's doing all kind of stuff.
All types of
You got Mac Slug, who is an artist as well, and he's doing his stuff sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got Rockefeller, Jamal, Rock Fizzle. His dad and him actually took a tour with Lakeside, and them two were doing the tour with Lakeside. So he's a producer, he's a DJ, he's an artist. He's just letting you know, look, it's a whole lot of black on this track, and it ain't February. Yo, that bar right there, I was like, I'm rapping in my car.
I like what he said. Anybody biting my stuff is blasphemy. Big shout out to everybody that's gonna check in too. I see you guys.
Too for his verse on there. I thought that them guys pairing up 2 and 2 for the 4 was really, really dope.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. We got Brown already on the check in.
What's up, Jen? And yo, what's up, Miss Chief?
Yes. Rocket Flocka Flames, I see you, Rocket Flocka. Front wheels up, EVs up, front wheels swimming. And of course, I got my lady boss on the check in. Hey, mama. Happy spring. We got Felicia on the check in, man. Listen, we coming to the end of the show. We're about to wrap it up. But we're so grateful.
But nonetheless, I just want to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of historic brick and mortars that are no longer. And that is going to be Borrachini's Bakery. They've been in business for like 100 years.
Wow.
They're over in South Seattle. They were, and now they're not. Gentrification has really run through and has really taken care of wiping everybody out. COVID did not help any.
No. So
they had to let go a lot of employees, but it was basically a family business. Anytime you went somewhere and you saw this pink box, the cake came from Borrachini's. Like, you knew that off bat. So, I mean, that was their signature box. And the food was super dope as far as their bakery, their pastries, and things of that nature.
Wow.
In a sense, I will say when one situation closes, another door opens.
Yeah.
Because you now have bakeries that are starting to come about. Just Fly Bakery and Event.
Yeah.
Our girl Sharice, and she works her ass off. She works her ass off. I'm just put it out there.
And pregnant.
And she's pregnant.
Boss baby, boss mom, boss woman, boss manure.
Also, Rashawn Chanel, Coco Chanel is the name of her business. So, you know, you've got some sisters out here. Borrachini's was a Italian bakery. But we've got a black bakery, got black bakers out here. So they support us. And not that we shouldn't support others, but, you know, it starts with us.
That's
so,
right.
You know, that's where it's at. Another big closing that was really disheartening to me happened just on the 21st, and I couldn't even get down there because I was working on my governmental. But It was a boiled burros, man.
Yeah,
Pepperonis.
yeah.
Pepperonis ever.
Mhm.
Came with some pepperonis and it didn't say a boiled burros or had a color on there, the green,
White,
stripes, and
red.
red. Yo, you better. What are those?
What are those?
What are those? Pepperonis. Yo, we gotta hit you with this hood happening. So let's get into that so we can go ahead and close out our show. As you know how we do, we get to talk and you guys be here with us forever. So tomorrow, which is Tuesday, March 30th at 6 to 8, there is the Strong African American Families. It's an online event. You can catch it at https://facebook.me/e/1b9zccecs. Now, I'm not going to say all this going through this, but I will say that it is a Facebook event. So if you go to your Facebook events and you put in this week, you'll be able to catch the feed that we are sharing with you today. Okay?
Okay.
What you got, Diva? You got something over there? What's happening?
Well, this Friday
Mhm.
coming up, April the 2nd at 8 p.m., artist JoJo is going to be at the Showbox in Seattle. So make sure you check out JoJo. Going to be at the Showbox in Seattle, April the 2nd. Please try to get there a little bit more earlier to get your parking in order, to get yourself in order, go out and to support JoJo.
I like it. I love it. I love it. Also, Saturday the 3rd at 2. If you cool on that cool stick, yo, and you got the table right and you know how to rock the balls, then you might want to head on over to Kent. There's a location over there that is opening. That's April the 3rd. It starts at 2. It's open 9-ball pool tournament. Okay. I think you guys can still get in if you really want to. So hit them up. That's 10432 Southeast Kent Canley Road over in Kent. All right.
Also on Saturday, April the 3rd, from 3 to 8 p.m., surround sound in the Blue Note location, 6008 at Mount Tacoma Drive, Southwest Suite F in Lakewood, Washington 98499. The surround sound is going to be at the Blue Note here in Lakewood.
That's right. Tony Mobley, Yoshi. Like, I can't name all the members. Like, come on. You guys know who the surround sound band is. Come on, they get down with it. They get down with it. Get down with it.
Well, it's in the saxophonist. Okay. Shout out to Synovia and Blinktastic Tees, but they are in. You guys are in for the treat, so you want to be there on Saturday. I'm gonna be there. Listen, I know that for sure. And I'm bringing a hubby.
And they got the social distance situation.
Yes, they do. Great food, great people, grown atmosphere, no fights, amazing band and music. I'll tell you, you're gonna get lit up like we grown. And you got some stimmies, so come out and support. You might as well still spend your stimmies on some grown stuff. This is happening in the hood, Lakewood.
Also, April 3rd, if you want to do something a little bit different, then maybe after you hear surround sound and after you're done playing pool, you can slide on over to Olympia because they've got an R-rated magic show. And that starts from 8 to 10. The location is 211 Montman Road, Southwest. So definitely head on over there and you can catch that. I'm kind of excited to kind of know what an R-rated magic show is about. That's nasty. Okay. Who cares? I'm grown.
Well, on Sunday after you get out of church, praise the Lord.
After you saw that R-rated show, you
Hallelujah.
want to repent a little bit.
Please do. On Sunday, April the 4th, 6:30 p.m., there's going to be a community grief sending ritual via Zoom.
Yeah. And that, again, is another Facebook event. So, I mean, we all have gone through, we just heard Riley share her music with us with her loss. And we've all have dealt with some losses. And maybe you're not the best person to kind of be locked up with yourself, trying to deal with and cope, and you want a support group. That is exactly what that community grief tending ritual is about. So maybe tap into that.
And if you are grieving and going through something and dealing with some depression and you feel like you don't really want to be bothered with people, you're social distance, there are so many events and groups online that you can attend to. I have attended them. My husband has attended them. It is good for you to be able to listen and have somebody as a soundboard. You are not alone. So please don't stay shelled in and sheltered in.
Yeah.
SoCAF, the SoCAF Award nominations and tickets are on sale now via www.socaf soulcafeawards.com. So make sure you go.
Soul Cafe Awards are going to happen in September. Unfortunately, it's going to be 9/11. However, we're trying to go ahead and flip that. So if you know somebody who is Song of the Year, you know somebody who's Musician of the Year, Parent of the Year, Grandparent of the Year, there are 27 categories. So one of them categories, Neighbor of the Year, is going to be somebody you know or somebody you feel should be honored enough to be nominated in that category. Okay, so make sure it takes a little time to fill out the information, but spend that time, fill it out. You got radio artist, radio show of the year, B Street Diva. You got virtual show of the year, B Street Diva. I'm just saying, you know, you got a whole bunch of categories. So make sure you buy your tickets, buy them now. It will sell out.
Yes, it
And
will.
make sure that when you buy your ticket, let me say this: there is the red carpet event. There is the actual dinner, there is the awards show, and there is an after party. So that ticket is getting you into 4 situations that are going to be super dope. And it'll be there. Like, I mean, what else matters? I'm just saying, that was selfish. But buy your tickets, www.soulcafeawards.com. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to B Street Divas with Diva Ebony Bean.
Hey, girls, supposed to be over here doing my side move right now.
I know you enjoyed the music. I know you enjoyed the beauty tips, the fashion fix, the hot mess news, the spiritual feeding, the spiritual awakening, baby. We got a buffet of things over here for you. But if you do want to get your music played, or if you want us to talk about a topic and you got to see, send it to bstreetdivas@gmail.com. Again, that's bstreetdivas@gmail.com. Until we meet again, y'all know how I do. Keep your front lace tight and your skincare right.
Hey, you know how I do. Love is life, life is love. But you know, this music stays universal, baby. Deuces.